Also tonight, State Superintendent Ryan Walters issues a top secret report, but only to a select few lawmakers this week.
We have learned the focus of the report is to criticize the previous school superintendent while also boasting about what he's done in the 8 months he's been in office.
News 4's Capitol Bureau Chief Kaylee Olivas joins us now with the latest. Kaylee.
Well, Kevin, Jolene, the person who shared the report with us wants to remain anonymous. The report itself is 13 pages long, filled with allegations of federal funding mistakes, overspending of taxpayer dollars, deleted emails, and so much more. The thing is, only select few Republicans received it. No Democrat did.
I feel like I'm back in middle school and the cool kids are passing notes and we're left oblivious.
He's the head of an agency that the legislature funds. If he's going to communicate with anybody in the legislature, it has to be everybody in the legislature.
A critical State Department of Education issued report of former State Superintendent Joy Hoffmeister making its way through the halls of the Capitol, but only into the hands of specific Republicans. The department's chief policy advisor saying, quote, "The confidential report was sent to serious decision makers in the state. It was a thoughtful process on how we created the distribution list."
We all represent the same number of people. And if there's something that's so confidential that can be shared with some members of the legislature but without others, that just really raises a bunch of questions.
So, what's in this mysterious report? News 4 received a copy from an anonymous source. The report first talks about a backlog of teacher license hearings, 19 to be exact. Some cases allegedly as old as 4 years. Then there's the claim of deleted emails. He claims former State Superintendent Joy Hoffmeister's chief of staff deleted over 1,700 emails in their last 6 months in office.
That sounds less confidential and more propaganda. It sounds like they're trying to create a messaging campaign to smear and impugn the character of Joy Hoffmeister.
Deeper into the report, Walters claims to have saved taxpayers over $15 million so far by cutting department salaries. He also says the Federal Programs Division made several mistakes that, if not discovered, would have cost the state millions. Meanwhile, he's facing a state forensic audit ordered by the Attorney General over the mishandling of $31 million in COVID relief funds earmarked for education. We also talked with Republicans on Thursday, none of whom wanted to go on camera. The question of impeachment has come up again, though. However,
wait and see is what I'm hearing.
So far, we can confirm the Senate Pro Tem, the Speaker of the House, and several Republicans have received that report. The Pro Tem's office tells us they acknowledge the report was confidential and are working to understand why it's marked that way.